Hello everyone. Long time no see. I'm so sorry. It's just been very stressful and I have been randomly very busy as of late, which I'm usually not. So it's just been surprising all around. But I have exciting updates, so I was like, I have to make a video, and plus I just want to talk about doll stuff. So I was like, update video. Yay! So I'm here today with Rai, whose new face up I just finished last night, and I just finished putting them together about like an hour ago. Um, I'm actually randomly really proud of this face up, though I'm not as happy about it as I was when I first finished it. Like when I first finished it, I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. I did such a great job. But the more I look at it, I'm just like, oh, I kind of didn't. But it will definitely work for now. And there's some things about it that I adore. Like I love the way I did his lips. And he has white eyelashes, which you can't, unfortunately, can't see in this video. But I love the fact that I waited. I had to actually join a Leak World Go and get white eyelashes, and I'm glad I did that and waited and used those instead of black because I didn't want it to look like he's wearing mascara. And I think this is going to stick around for a while because his other three I wiped within days. Like the first one lasted at least like a week or two, wiped it. Then his second one actually lasted a week as well, but then it was like too pink, so I wiped that one. And then his third one didn't even get back on his body because by that time I was waiting for the eyelashes and I was going to put it on that face up, but then I looked at it, I was like, I cannot do that. I can't, this face up's awful. So I ended up wiping that one as well and taking forever and a day to do this one. So that's why I hope it sticks around for a bit, because it took me forever to do, because honestly I have no direction with his face up, and his sculpt is actually complicated to work with because it doesn't have much to it, so there's not it's hard to give it real depth. But I tried my best, and I hope it stays around for a while. So, yay, right. I'm just glad to have him back together because I've been completely missing him. Like, I just want to cuddle him right now, and I might. So, yeah. So that's the first of my news, which I'm actually very excited about. But even more exciting is I have more dolls on layaway. Now, I actually explained my doll plans in a video and on Tumblr, and guess what? I didn't do any of it. Like, it's kind of funny. At the last minute, I didn't do any of them. I don't know why I make doll plans. In fact, there's a prompt going around that, like, I guess this sort of answers, like, do we even need doll plans? The answer is, well, I guess not. Because, like, I had what I thought were cemented doll plans, and like, true, half of it was impulse buy, but at the same time, even if it's impulse buy, to me, as long as I like really think it over for like a month or so, it's still an impulse buy, but it's also a part of a plan. um, but it was just so weird. It was because of a random dream I had about doll characters. And I was thinking about my doll Chateau Queena and getting her a friend. And I was like, well, my tan minifee Chloe would definitely be her friend. They'd be kind of like frenemies, best frenemies actually. Like, they adore each other, they love each other, but also they kind of hate each other and tease each other a lot, but they would also kill like someone for each other. Like, it's that kind of friendship, and they're both vampires. So like, they actually could kill someone for each other. Like, it just came into my head that way. But what also came into my head is that I would love to have a tan minifee Chloe on the M line body, the Moe line, which everyone has been like going crazy over. Because I just, first of all, I loved that body when it came out. I just never thought I would actually want it enough to get it. And also, like, I imagined her character like super short and super busty. I was like, oh my god, an M-line body with the glamour bust would be just perfect. But so like I had that dream where like I imagined her as a tan M-line Chloe with the glamour bust, and like from there, like all my other doll plans pretty much went out the window. If only because I had two reasons, big reasons. First of all, the M-line body is being discontinued at the end of this month. So I only had to the end of this month to decide. I didn't have till August, when supposedly the tan skin is going to be discontinued. And the second big reason is, even though they say the tan skin's being discontinued in August, which, you know, is a couple months away, I was worried that at the last minute they would be like, well, we're actually going to discontinue it now. We got too much orders. We need to catch up. Or, well, they never really say that, but I have the feeling that's why they discontinue a lot of things. Like, for instance, I think they even said that for the M-line body. Actually, I think they actually just came right out and said, we just have too much. But I don't know. I may be remembering that completely wrong. But I didn't want them to do like what they did with the M-line body and go, well, we're discontinuing tan now. Like they discontinue it in July or something. So it was weird. My worry about those two things, about the tan skin primarily, outweighed the fact that the Dolce Vaughn that I have been wanting is going to be discontinued forever. So that's when I realized that I actually don't need the Dolce Vaughn. And another thing that played into it is that Dolce, I think, said a year ago, maybe a little less, but many months ago, that they were discontinuing all their boy sculpts, and I didn't make any sort of effort to get a Dolce Vaughn, and that spoke like volumes to me, because I was like, well, I had all this time and I didn't do it. And so that means that, yeah, I would love to have him in my collection, but I must not want him as much as I thought. So I actually talked myself out of him. I also talked myself out of my Meryl Doll Wind, because yes, she was definitely an impulse buy, but the biggest reason I talked myself out of her is because she reminded me too much of my Dico Doll Lola. It's just because they're both smiley sculpts. They actually aren't like the same or anything, but I was like, I don't know, it'd just be weird to me. So I was just like, no, I don't really need her now. I can always hope they have another event, or her regular price is actually not that expensive. So yeah, she'll be more than the sale price, but hey, you know. As for the 60 centimeter male body from Meryl Doll, I'm going to still attempt to get that, but that's also not necessary, because I just thought it'd be intriguing to put my Hachi head on that body. I just wanted to really see it. I was like, he's so inexpensive that like the body's so inexpensive that if it didn't work out, it wouldn't be like the end of the world. So that was also, you know, I was just like, these are impulse buys. I can wait. And the Dolce Vaughn, I'll just have to say goodbye, because I'm more fearful of what Fairyland might do than what's happening with Dolce. So I felt so bad about that, but in the end, I just went for it. I just went, screw it, and threw all my doll plans out the window and just went, and put a tan Moe line Chloe on layaway, along with the number 8 hands that I've always wanted. I've always wanted the number 8 hands. They're the ones that, like, there's the flat hand like that-ish, and the other one's kind of like that. It's the one that, like, if you hold it up like this, it looks like you're yelling. or whispering. It's just so cute. I love those hands. I also got the heart hands, which are number 2 hands, I think. And then I got the new number 9 hands simply because I needed like a relaxed hand, and they are super like girly and cute. I love girly hands for my girls. um, so I got her, and I did get her with the Glamour Bust. So I'm so super excited. She'll be my first Fairyland anything, and my first so-called mini fee, even though I I think they're trying to differentiate in the mini fee thread by saying, you know, this is a mini fee, but this is an M line, what intersculpt name here type thing. So, but she'll be my first of that. It'll be just great. I can't wait. I'm going to buy her a starter outfit next month because I want something in her style around. I don't have that right now. And hopefully it'll fit, because I don't want to go hog wild with clothes until someone gets the M1 body with the Glamour Bust and starts trying things out. Because the last thing I need is a whole bunch more clothes around that are just don't fit in no one else's style. It doesn't go with anyone else's style. So, but I do want something here for her so that she's not wearing other people's clothes, because I'm getting annoyed with doing that. So I'm going to take the risk because it's not very expensive. And then because I had the money, and because I just figured I just had to right now, I also put on layaway tan Pookie Feet Vanilla. I put her on layaway with the set of tan Pookie Feet hands, so she'll have the 1 through 7 hands, which is great because I'll love to be able to like exchange that many hands. And I'm just super excited. I've always wanted a Pookie Feet. I figured my first Pookie Feet would be a Pookie Feet auntie, but this will do because I want my Pookie auntie in normal skin. So I was like, I'll get the vanilla because she is so cute. She's just so adorable, and I was like, she'll look great in tan. So I just, oh, I can't wait to have them both. I'm so stupidly excited. Like, this wait is going to be horrible. I'm just going to say it's going to be awful. Especially since, as it is, Fairyland's going to be behind. So I'm on a 4-month layaway with Denver Doll because the order was so big that I'm so glad for layaway because it was an expensive order. So like having it go out in bits is making it easier to swallow. But anyway, I'm on a 4-month layaway with Denver Doll, and I'm betting that my doll will not get there until the end of that layaway. I'm just betting right now, but we'll see. I'm also hoping, like, crossing my fingers that like the quality is not as bad as I'm fearing, because I do not at all mind like seam lines or anything like that. Definitely, both my assumed dolls that are in, you know, they're darker resin because they're in 2 different colors. I can't just, they're brown, tan, and tawny. There we go. Both of them have seam lines, and I have no problem with them. They actually do not look that bad at all. So I do not mind if she comes with seam lines. I just don't want her to come like with some of the issues that people have been saying are in the regular mini fees that are pretty much like hidden for the most part because of their resin color. It would just like break my heart. But I don't know. I'm crossing my fingers, and I'm also crossing my fingers that the tan is as nice as it looks in the pictures. But see, the problem is you can't really tell too much off of the glossy pictures that the companies use. I know they said it's not going to be as dark as what they offered through Lutz, and I'm actually fine with that, you know, but I can't tell from the pictures how they will look, how the color will look like in real life. So I'm crossing my fingers on that one, but I'm still super excited. This wait is going to be so awful. I'm already impatient because I want both of them here now. I'm just excited. And what's so funny is I'm super excited for my Pukaki because finally I'll have a doll here that's just a normal size, easy to shop for, and you can get like a lot for them for little. It's like even the tinies I have, they're not a normal size, so I can't really shop for them all that well. So it blows. But finally, I'll have one. It's great, and I already have a Pukaki outfit home by Jolly. I already have a Pukaki outfit home by accident that I meant to get Pookie size, but I got Pukaki instead. So I can't wait to see her in it. So yeah, that's all. Okay, I'm done rambling. This is like my 5th take, and I keep trying to make it shorter, but it's just not working. So if you watched all this, yay, thank you. And I'm very sorry. But that is all I can think of right now. Very excited. And if you also ordered, yay, we're ordering buddies. And yeah, I will talk to you later. Thank you. Bye.